Hello, everyone. I just wanted to make sure that I am live and I can see the chat, and then we will get started. So looks like everything's working well on my end. I hope it's working well on your end, and I hope that everybody is looking forward to a nice Easter weekend. I'm having my mom and dad over and my brother and his wife over, and you know, the traditional ham and everything. So it'll be low key, but lots of fun. So, all right. Tonight we're going to talk about card sketch number 6. And I also wanted to show you some of my all-time favorite products that are getting retired. Boo! All right, let me flip the camera down. Okay, so I'm Kathy Schmitt, the Backyard Stamper, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator located in Loudon, New Hampshire. And you can sign up for my newsletter at this QR code, and that way you'll always keep up on all things new in the Stampin' Up! World. Okay, so this is our sketch that we're going to work on tonight. It's so cute, and we're going to use a newer bundle. Let me grab it. I don't know why I put it way over here. Okay. I have my catalog, and I have my scrubby to wash. Okay. But I don't have my bundle. Hold on a minute. I had it just a moment ago, and then I got all ready and went to go have my supper, and now I can't find it. So let me just check. I have a very bad habit of throwing everything on top of our guest bed that is right in this room. So let me see if that's where it went. Oh, yay. Well, it will show up. I know it will. Oh, I found it. Oh my gosh. Well, that will give everybody a chance to get in. So the bundle that we're going to use tonight is called Cutest Crew. I love this. It's got the birds, some dogs, and some kitty cats. Paw print and footprint for the birds, some butterflies and flowers, and it's got these fantastic dies, which I've used on our project tonight. So this has come in and out of inventory, but it is in, I believe, right now. So hopefully you have a chance to grab it while it's here, because this is such a cute one. And I've got some samples too to show you when we're all done. Okay, so just a quick reminder, these in colors are going away, and they are retiring in about the end of this month. Petunia Pop, Shy Shamrock, Pretty in Pink, Peach Pie, and Summer Splash. So let me show you my face again really quick. I have my Petunia Pop shirt on and my little bunny. But I'm sad about Petunia Pop. I love that color so much. So, but those are retiring, and we've got some new in colors, which I'll be able to show you tonight because I'm going to use some of the new in color pads. All right, and then I just wanted to show you really quickly because I will forget. I mentioned some of my all-time favorite, the exposed brick embossing folder. And you guys know I use this all the time. This is being retired and it's on low inventory. It's on sale for $9.90. So get it while you can. This is my all-time favorite and it will never leave my stash. The other thing, oh my gosh, this Wildflower Birthday Scrapbooking Workshop Kit gives you supplies to make 3 layouts, or you can use the designer paper to make cards. A normal price was $36. It is on sale for $10.80. You've got to grab it. and I made a page out of this already. This is my mom. Hi, Mom. This is my mom last year on her birthday. So I used this scrapbooking kit, and we took her out for ice cream to our favorite place called Richardson's Farm. And this is my dad and my mom, Marty, me, and my son, David. And there's my mom again. So this kit makes really fun scrapbooking pages for all ages. I mean, everybody has birthdays. So, or you know people that have birthdays, right? $10.80. This one is the reindeer one. And this scrapbooking page, I've got them bundled up here, but this one here is on sale for $14.80. So, and then it had this one too. 2-page layouts. You get 3 supplies to make 3 2-page layouts. And this one's $14.80. The birthday one is $10.80. My exposed brick is $9.90. I just wanted to tell you that so I didn't forget. Okay, so after this video, I will be loading up my card sketch onto my blog, and you'll have the measurements, and so you can make this sketch, add it to your collection. So here is my sketch, and what I have is the card base is 8.5 by 5.5, scored and folded at 4 1/4. My layer 1, which this blue is representing my layer 1, is 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 square. The white layer is representing layer 2, which is 3 by 3. And this yellow is my sentiment strip, which was 4 inches by 1 inch, and I chopped it down. And then the inside of your card, you'd need a piece of white for that. That's it, guys. Easy, easy. So here's one of my cards that I made using this Cutest Crew and this sketch. So you can see I pretty much followed it. And then I added, see, look at these paw prints. Isn't that cute? So I did a kitty cat. I did a bird one. And a dog one. So this color here is the new in color called Peaceful Pine. I love this color. And this is the hydrangea hue. This is absolutely beautiful. It's kind of like, not really a periwinkle blue. It's definitely more purpley than that, but that's probably as close as I can describe it. So I've got one from each of the critters, and I did the same layout, and I just moved my sentiment a little bit so I could see my critters. And see, I put the paw prints here and there and the bird feet. So this layout has lots of potential. And we are going to make, like my little bunny, we are going to use the hydrangea hue, which is the new in color, one of them. So we are going to use that. I'll show you my other in colors. This is Golden Glow, Peaceful Pine, Hydrangea Hue, Crisp Cantaloupe, and Barely Blush, which I haven't even unwrapped because I just got them. These are the new magnetic ink pads. See, they're magnetic to each other too. So we're going to use the Hydrangea Hue, and these just come off like that. No more flip, tuck, push, pull, just lift it off. Now these, you can open it like a book and have it be magnetic that way and shut it. And when you put so the writing's on the top, the pad is positioned upside down, which is how you want to store it so the ink stays to the top of the surface. So you can use this well to do like some watercolor blending. You can stack it on top to keep it out of the way, whatever you want to do. I'm probably just going to either take it and set it aside or just open it like that for now. So I love these. This new pad design is only available in the new in colors for this year. Next year, 2027, they will be doing a color refresh, and all the ink pads will be this style. I will say these cost a little bit more than our current ink pads do, but this can be a little bit challenging for people to open and not get ink all over your finger. And then when they're stamping, it's like, you got to remember, don't squish, don't squish. They're very juicy and squishy. And I'm always saying, kiss the bunny. But this one here, you're going to see, we can go back to pounding again, which I love that because it's a lot easier to stamp. Okay, so here are our samples. This is the color I'm using. Would you like me to make a kitty cat one with hydrangea hue or a doggy one? You guys can tell me in the comments. And while I'm waiting for that, I'll say hi. I gotta say hi to my mom. Hi, Mom. I'll see you tomorrow after work. And I see my friend Ann is here, and Debbie, Cindy from snowy Montana. It actually snowed just a smidge today, but not enough to stick or anything. It just was raining, and then it kind of turned to snow, and then it went back to rain. Becky, Susie, you guys, thank you for coming on tonight. And Stephanie, you might recognize the little bunny. So I've got, oh my gosh, I got 2 doggies and 2 kitties. Okay, who's gonna break the tie? Somebody has to. I know they're both so cute, aren't they? All right, while I'm waiting, they both are going to use the paw print. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp my paw. So, see how, hear that? It's like the pounding like the old days. I love that. So I just kind of made a little path with my paw tracks. Oh, Becky said dog. She's the tiebreaker. So I just kind of did like a, a wiggly path. And let's see here. I've got a strip of white for my sentiment. I thought I had a little strip here. Well, well, well. Oh, it fell on the floor. Okay. So I have to just cut that down a smidge because I need to be able to fit it into the triple banner punch for what I want to do. So I am going to cut that down like so. All right. Oh, my trash can's behind me tonight. Okay. And then we're going to use this stamp that says, "Have the best day." Because, you know, you can use that greeting for anything. There we go. See, the pad really looks nice. The stamping. And then, so I've got my sentiment. I've got to fix it up a little bit. I'm just going to slide these back a little bit so that I don't accidentally get ink on them. We want to keep our template right here though so we can see it. Okay, so I've got that. Now I need my 3x3. So I'm not using white. I'm going to use the basic beige. I really liked that one. Oh, before I put away my hydrangea hue, let's go ahead and stamp the inside. And I'm going to say, "So glad we're friends." I can say that to each one of you that's watching tonight. I'm so glad we're friends. All right, so that is my hydrangea hue. I've got my sentiment stamped and my card base is stamped. So let's do this piece here. And I need a little scrap of paper to put underneath. Okay. See, I've got ink on my fingers from fooling around. So let's see if that gets hidden with my my stamping. And if not, we'll take another piece out. Okay, so I need to get the dog and cat stamp set. Here's a trick that my friend Cindy told me about. If you tuck your flap in, tuck the flap in these plastic cases, and then squeeze it like one of the old-fashioned coin purses, your stamps will slide right out. So that is a great tip. And then what I do is when I first get my stamp set is I flip it over. So this is the hard side, not the peel up side here. And I trace around all of my stamps so I can tell right away if I'm missing one. Let's see here. I can use this block. I gotta watch out for Mr. Bunny so he doesn't get in any ink. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to stamp one down at the bottom. Oh yeah, see, I hid right where I had that smudge. Yay. And then I'm going to stamp one near the top. And I'm just sliding my stamp a little bit to try to have the dogs in a slightly different position. Okay. I'm done with that stamp and done with that ink. All right, so now what we're going to do is, see, I didn't know which one you guys were going to pick, so I die cut both. Now I'm going to color my dogs let's see here. I want a golden, I want a gray, maybe somebody with black spots, and a brown. Let's see what we've got. Now, when you're using these blends, don't go all the way to the edge, because I did on my prototype. I think you can see it on my kitty cat. Look at what happened. It bled past the line. That wasn't me coloring, that was the bleeding. So try to stay a little tiny bit inside the line. So that little doggy will be our pepper. And let's see here, we'll do this one. What was this color that I had? I have a gray granite. Let's see here. We'll make one that kind of looks like a lab. That's what's fun about these kind of sets, is you can color them any way you want. And when I show you the samples at the end that I got recently, you'll see that sometimes only one dog was colored in. And let me get one that's just a smidge darker. So who has this bundle already? Because like I said, it's been in and out of stock. So if you've been lucky enough to grab it, you know, I use that sign up when it's back in stock feature, and it worked. And I got notified right away, and I was really, really happy with that. Okay, so let's do a little brown doggy. This probably should have been the gray one as a like a schnauzer, but we'll say that there's brown schnauzers too. Nowadays, with all the mingling with poodles and doodles, dogs are in all sorts of different colors. And then I liked this one that I did here. I did it like it's a white dog with spots, so I'm going to do that again. I think that's cute. Oop, almost went out the line there. I'm going to make my spots a little bit bigger this time than I did on the other one. Something like that. Looks cute. Okay, and then let's do some flowers, and we'll do a purple flower. And I'm going to do a little purple tag here. And I want to do a red. This is actually strawberry slush, but we'll go ahead and do that with our little handkerchief. And I'll make this one's tag red. And we'll do a red flower too. All right, I've got a yellow. We need a yellow flower for sure. And then I've got this bright blue. I don't have my blends that match these new colors yet, and that's okay. I am just using whatever color I like. This is Azure Afternoon. Nice bright blue, and we'll make that a flower with that color too. There. And then I need, this is Call Me Clover. That's an old one, but I love that green. And I'm just using, I actually thought it was Summer Splash. And just needed a little green for the leaves. Okay, so that's done. Now I'm going to pop that up. And then we'll have to do some trimming. I don't know which doggy is going to get trimmed. I think what I figured out was my 2 outside flowers have to come off. So we'll trim this little red flower. Bye-bye, red flower. I started my garden last weekend and I've got seedlings growing already. They're in my garage under a grow lamp, and then they'll be getting moved out to the greenhouse. So isn't that exciting though? Okay, not to digress. Here is, I got this new glue gun. It's called the Sweet Petunia glue gun. And this glue bottle came with it, but you can easily refill with our Tombow, which I will be doing because I have lots of it and I like that glue. But what I like about that glue gun is it comes out really skinny and you don't get the bumps. So I can even use it on my white, which you know I normally do not use glue on my white because I can always see the bumps underneath it. Okay, so I've got that. Let's go ahead and put our paw print. I should have trimmed that first. Let me see here. Oh, okay, that's going to be easy to trim. So I did this die ahead of time as well. And let's see here. We need to just trim it right about there. And I got to poke out a couple that little toes stayed in there. What I like about this die is, you know, I mean, you can use it for dogs and cats. It's not the real footprint. It's probably a dog's footprint. I don't know if it's a cat's footprint, but close enough. And they go in both directions. So it just makes a fun accent. So I'm going to add just a little bit of glue. A little dab will do ya, you know. I'm not even squeezing. I'm using what's already on the tip of my container because I got a glob there. There we go. Okay. And I'm going to put that like not quite at the bottom. Slide it over into place. That looks pretty good. Whoops. I slid a little hard and pushed it right off. All right, there we go. I just want to make sure it's straight before I really, whoops, there. It's straight now. Sometimes that's the hardest part. Oh, Stephanie, you should use it because it's perfect. It's so fun. I wait till you see the samples that I got at On Stage too. Okay, so let's get this, and I can get rid of this scrap paper now too. Makes my desk look like it's messy. There. Put those away too. Okay, so I put my dimensionals on. Now I did this is a tone on tone, and what it does is it's just going to break up some of the footprint traffic too. And you can, of course, add a layer, emboss it, you know, really dress this up. But I wanted to show you a quick and easy layout that you don't need a lot of supplies for to make a fun card. Okay, so I have my dogs all colored, and I'm just going to put it right in the middle like that. This dog has a little pink tongue, and I'm going to, let's see if I can color that. It's going to be a slate purple tongue, but it looks pink because I barely touched it. So what do you think? Looking pretty good, right? Now we're going to do our saying. And so this is a way to do a decorative punch. So I wanted my saying to have this outside kind of a pointing, but my piece, the punch is only going to punch a small piece, and my words are longer. So I'm feeding it through and lifting it out the other side because I don't want the other side to punch. That would defeat the purpose. So, and I did not cut that straight at all, but I'll fix it with scissors. Let's try it again on the other side. So I swear it's the bunny on my finger getting in the way. Let's see here. Let's see if I can do it a little better. There. Oh yeah, the second one did much better. But that's another fun way to do your banner. If you have a longer banner than what the punch is. Okay. Now I think what I could do this again. I did it up here. Let's see. But I also kind of want to put it down here. What do you think? Is it okay over here? If I put it right here, I can still see my dogs. But I also could put it down there. So, should I follow the template exactly? I'll put the dimensionals on while you guys tell me where should I put my greeting. Across my doggies like the other ones. To the left, to the left, to the left, to the left, like that. Okay, I'll do it. So we can still see a little bit of beige. That's kind of what I wanted to do. And I'm moving it over a little bit so that, because I want it to like be a little bit more off center, right? So there's that. And then we've got some gems to put on, and I don't have the in color gems yet. So I dug through my box. Now I had these. These are not, I think those might be blueberry bushel or boho blue, but these here, those look too green. So I guess I'll just go with these ones here. They don't look bad, right? Let me get my take your pick tool though. And I also could do rhinestones. So I've got this Moody palette dots. This has some white in it, so I could do white. That looks all right too. And the rhinestones. I kind of like the white, and they're flat, so I really like that. So let's go with the white. Hey, Debbie, that is funny because I hadn't even seen your comment. And that's what you suggested. Great minds think alike, huh? It's a little scary. Isn't that cute? And I also want to put some Wink of Stella on. because you know what? I got a new Winkostella from my friend Kathy, and it's a whole new world now with the new Winkostella. I hadn't done the Winkostella on the other ones, but I want to do that on this one. So cute. And I'll do the Winkostella on the other ones after we're done. So let's look at our sketch. Let me put my top on my glue. I ordered this from scrapbook.com, and my first batch came and it was hard as a rock. And when I called, they said it was because it doesn't like the cold, so they wouldn't ship me anymore until our weather warmed up here in New Hampshire. So I guess it warmed up enough because they sent me one. All right, so isn't that cute? And don't forget that I'll have the sketch here on my blog here in just a few. And before we go, I wanted to show you the other samples. Here's a cute one. Look at, now this is what gave me the idea for the inside, was with this piece here. And this just stamping right on the designer paper, and then she colored and left just a little bit like that is like a white eye. That would have been cute to do. This is from Ann Olson. And this little kitty one, look at how cute that is. This is the speckles and patterns, splash of patterns paper. I don't remember what it's called. It's in our spring mini. And that one is, let me look it up because I love that paper so much that I can't remember what it's called. Let's see here. Some of this mini is what got put on Last Chance too. So they last chanced the mini and our annual catalog. Let's see here. You know what? It must be from the online exclusives. Let me look at that for March. If I can find my copy here. Here we go. Let's see here. Well, I know it was part of my paper share, so I know it's here somewhere, but I'm not going to waste everybody's time looking for it. I will put it in the comments below what it is. It's funny that I can't find when I'm looking for stuff. Well, the front side has the other side has real sparkly paper, and this side has like a matted. But anyways, okay, so back to the drawing board. So here's my kitty cat sample. I showed you the dog one. Cute. Here's another one I got. Now this one was repeat stamping, but left a gap for the happy birthday and then just colored across. Cute. And then this one used the birds. This is from Jody Bretchel. And she used the birds. And that's really nice. The bird one is a little bit trickier because to die cut, because it actually cuts only 3 birds at a time. So my seam is right there. You can hardly see it, but if I hadn't pointed that out, I don't think you would have seen it. And then she did this little accent here. Isn't that cute? So lots of possibilities with the Cutest Critters, and I hope you enjoyed the cards tonight. Whoops. Hold on 1 minute. I gotta find my mouse so I can come back to you. Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoyed that little show and tell of card sketch number 6. And this will be posted on my blog with the measurements. And I also have an extra PDF tutorial with a different design from using this same layout. So that'll be on my blog too. So I hope you guys all have a fun weekend. Let me just see if I missed any comments. Stephanie is the one that gave me my little bunny. So she thinks it's cute that I'm wearing it. And Susie likes the cards, says they're cute. Oh, splash of sparkles. Thank you, Stephanie. That's what that paper is. Cindy likes my cards tonight too. So yay. I love how you guys helped me to decide dogs or cats, or, you know, which one do you like better? The peaceful pine, hydrangea hue. Don't you love those new in colors? And yeah, I mean, this sketch you can do anything with. So, and I hope you liked how the new pads opened. I sure liked them, and I'm going to be all about those, because at my card classes, it's hard. I have some of the older style pads that you can kind of pound on a little bit. And then the next table might be using like a current pad, which is squish, squish, squish. So here they are pounding at one table, and then they have to remember to kiss the bunny at the other table. So now, once I get all the pads next year, they'll all be pounding away, and I'm going to be clapping along with them. So it's well worth the cost increase to have an easier opening pad, less stress. Anyone can open it, and that's worth a little extra money to me, anyways. So I will let you guys go. Oh, thank you for reminding everybody. Please leave me a thumbs up and share my video. I'm really trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of this year, and I'm almost at 600, so I've got a little ways to go, and I need your help to do that. So share to your friends and ask them to subscribe. It really will help me grow my channel. And Cindy says Happy Easter to everyone, and I will say the same. Happy Easter to all of you, my dear friends, and hope you have a safe and lovely weekend. Bye now.